The 13 foods you should never buy organic. They're just not worth it. You're going to spend between 50 and 80% more on organic foods when you really don't need to. Number one, sea salt. I know, it's wild. Sea salt is a mineral, okay? It's not harvested with pesticides, insecticides, because pests don't eat sea salt, okay? So when you see that, that's just totally a marketing issue. Number two, wild caught salmon. Yes, they actually have organic wild caught salmon. First of all, how are you going to control what that wild fish is eating in the ocean? They're not in a farmed area. They're wild. So again, this is another marketing hype thing to make you think it's somewhat healthier, and you might be spending more on it. But anything wild caught, any fish, don't worry about having the word organic. Number three, avocados. Avocados are sprayed if it's conventional, but the shell is very, very hard. There's a very strong barrier. Those pesticides are not going to get through that shell. So here you are spending a lot more money, between 50 and 80% more, when you really don't need to. So there's going to be very minimal pesticides in avocados. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, number four, baking soda. This is sodium bicarbonate. It's an alkaline mineral, and a lot of times you'll see organic baking soda, which is just another marketing ploy. And this baking soda is not going to be exposed to pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, fungicide. It's coming from the earth, so you don't need to get it organic. Now, sometimes people have a confusion of baking soda with baking powder, which sometimes could have aluminum. Well, we're not talking about baking powder. We're talking about baking soda, and you want to get food grade. I'm not kidding. Number five, sometimes you'll see organic mineral water. I mean, does anyone really believe that that actually is a thing? You can have organic water? Water is not treated with pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, fungicides to somehow protect it. Now, of course, tap water has a lot of chemicals in it, but organic mineral water is just purely a marketing ploy. So just get some good mineral water from a good source, and don't worry about having it say organic. Now, number six, walnuts have a very hard shell. There is no way that any pesticide, herbicide, fungicide is going to penetrate that shell. So it's going to be okay to buy conventional walnuts. It's going to be incredibly cheap, and it's really not necessary to get the organic. And that also goes for pecans. They have hard shells. Brazil nuts have hard shells. And by the way, Brazil nuts are probably the best source of selenium. Macadamia nuts have hard shells. So I wouldn't worry about getting organic nuts that have hard shells. Come to the next one, coconuts, a super hard shell. There's no way a pesticide is going to penetrate that. Don't worry about getting organic coconuts. All right, 11, cabbage. Believe it or not, cabbage is not a vegetable that is heavily sprayed, but it might be sprayed. All you have to do is take the outer part of that cabbage away, and then you're not going to have any pesticides. So that's one thing that I do. The pesticides aren't going to penetrate to the core. You don't have to worry about that. The same thing with banana. Now, I don't consume bananas. Some people do, but the banana has a peel that is going to prevent those pesticides from penetrating it. And then 13, we get game meat. This is another similar thing to wild caught. If you're eating elk, a wild boar, or venison, those animals are out in the wild, right? They're not controlled in a small area where you're feeding them. So there's no way you can control the food. And so when someone says it's organic, it doesn't mean anything.